Welcome to the Vehemence podcast. It's your host, Deasia. And today we're back with our women's basketball sports segment. And today I have,
Alecia, Westbook.
and where do you play at?
So right now I'm at Texas A&M University in Corpus Christi.
Whoop, whoop. And what year are you?
So this is my COVID year, so I'm a grad this year.
And where are you from originally?
I'm from Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay. So, my first question is, how did you start playing basketball?
I really started with friends. It was kind of like just an outside school thing, playing with your friends. And then my mom decided that we needed to take it a little bit serious, so we started, playing with some club teams, travel teams, and I wasn't really playing with friends anymore. We were playing with real people who knew how to play basketball. So I kind of just started playing with friends, and then it just took off from there.
Okay. What is the pros and the cons that you feel are comes with basketball?
Pros and cons. Pros is definitely getting to meet new people. I've met amazing people throughout my career. Getting to travel. I've been to places I've never been before because of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and just the knowledge you gain from the sport itself. I would say some cons, definitely injuries. Um, you that's like inevitable that you get injured during basketball. So
Mm-hmm.
I would say that's the biggest con with the sport.
What has been your favorite memory so far of all your years of playing? You're in your fifth year, the end. What's
Hmm.
your favorite memory ever of basketball memory?
Yeah, that's a good one. I've been playing for minutes. I think I would say winning conference my freshman year in college. I joined a team with 8 seniors, so I was like the pup, literally. There was
Mm-hmm.
3 freshmen and then 8 seniors. So I think just gaining knowledge from those girls and then watching, getting to see us win a championship, it was a cool experience. Of course, my first year in college, so that was dope. I think that's the best memory.
What high school did you attend?
I went to Park Hill South.
Okay. How was your experience there? Like, what are some things you learned in high school that where you were able to carry over into college?
Yeah, in high school, it's always they have that one best player that takes over every game, and I feel like I was that player. I got to learn how to, I guess, play with people that didn't come from where you came from. So I
Mm-hmm.
got to learn backgrounds of, the girls that I played with. I went to an all white school, so
Mm-hmm.
learning their backgrounds and then relaying that into college was a whole different story. There was probably like maybe two or three white girls on my team, so um, just learning from them and then getting to experience a whole different basketball team going to college. It was a cool experience, playing with all different types of people. So
Okay, okay, okay. What was your favorite high school memory that you can remember?
that's a good one. Probably going to Disney World. We went to Disney World for a tournament. Um, I think we got like second place. We was really there just to be at Disney World, but that was a cool experience. It was on TV, so
Hmm.
people back home got to watch us. I had never been there before, so it was cool to experience that with basketball. So
So, what is something that hit you your freshman year where you was like, "Whoa, this is real. I'm in college for real. Like this, I'm a student athlete."
yeah, definitely the distance. I think I'm driving like 14 hours from home right now, so
Hmm.
definitely the distance hit hard. Like I was ready to go. I was like, I can't do this no more. Like let me transfer to a school back home. Like it was
Hmm.
hard, but you get used to it. There's a lot of people that are far from home in college as well, so just getting to talk to them and like figure out how we're gonna do this, how we're gonna push through. And then
Hmm.
you're busy most of the time with school anyways and practice, so you're never bored. It's a lot of stuff to do where I'm at. We're right next to the beach, so just going to the beach and experiencing that. There's no beaches in Kansas City, so
Mm-mm.
um, yeah. So I think distance was the hardest part.
So now that you've been away from home, do you feel like you'll ever come back home, or are you like, no, this weather's too nice?
That is a good question. I don't know. I'm really like half and half because, like, honestly, I hate Texas. Like, I don't think I could live here forever.
For
It's they different out here. Like,
real?
it's real different out here. So I don't know if I could stay here. Going back home, I mean, I miss home, but I don't know if I could live in Kansas City either. I don't know. That's a hard question. I don't know, but I think I could go home. I think I could go and live back home.
If you had to choose, you would go home. If you could live anywhere ever in the world where you want to live, where would you live? Like, not even worry about money, nothing. Like, you could just pick up and
Yeah.
go right now. Like, where would you go?
Honestly, I'm going out the country. I'm probably going to like Dubai or something, somewhere where they got
Live in
some money or
Dubai?
something. Yeah.
I feel yes, I feel you. I feel you. Okay, so what are you studying currently?
Right now, I'm getting my master's in public administration. Um, yeah, I got my undergrad in sport management. So
What are you planning to do with that?
that's a good question. There's so many options that I don't even know. Like, I could do, I could be an athletic director.
Hmm.
Um, I could go into like marketing for a team, college or high school, pros. It's really a lot of options. I haven't decided yet.
If you could, like, what's like higher up in like what you want to do, and what's a little bit lower?
I think the highest is probably being like an athletic director or a owner of a sports team. Um,
That would be
I
dope.
think, yeah, especially like a WNBA team. I would love to do that.
I think you would
Um,
be the first black woman to own a WBA team. Hey, y'all.
for real.
She was on this podcast. We talked about this. Manifested.
Period. Yeah. I think the lowest thing though, probably like a team manager, honestly. I don't know. I mean, anything in sports really. So
Okay, okay. If you could own any WNBA team, what team would you want to own?
definitely the Aces. That is my
Okay.
team, like
I knew you was
hands
about to say
down.
that. I knew you was going to say
I've been an
that.
Asia Wilson fan since she was like a freshman in South Carolina. So
Okay. Okay. So
mhm.
with that, we got the question we'll be asking everybody on here. I'll be asking everybody, who's your
Okay.
top five WNBA players?
Oh my gosh, top five.
Yes.
Well, I gotta put Asia on top. I mean,
Yeah, I would say that's your
that's
girl.
just like
That's your
that's my
girl.
girl. Um, Honestly, the starting five from the Aces, I'm not even gonna lie, like they just
So
all tough. Like I don't even
Asia,
know.
did Kelsey start? Sometimes she be six man though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she definitely started this season.
So
Um,
Kelsey, Asia, who was
Chelsea Gray,
Chelsea Gray.
she's a bucket.
People sleep on Chelsea Gray for real.
Yes, for real.
I don't know
And
who
then
else you got.
I'm gonna trade Candace for Kia Stokes. I'm gonna put Candace in there, but
Oh,
then
I
she got
like
hurt,
that.
so yeah. But I'm gonna put Candace in there.
Okay. So my next question is now who's your top NBA players? Top
Okay, okay. Top five. All right, we're gonna put LeBron. We're gonna put LeBron at the top. Um, we gotta put MJ. I mean, I wear his
five. Of
shoes every
course.
day, so.
Of course.
um, who else we got? We need a shooter. We could put Steph in there. You know, he be doing his thing, I guess.
Then I guess.
Uh, who else we got? We need a post, a true post. Hmm.
Anybody.
I
No matter
know. What
retired,
about like Kareem? Let's put Kareem up there. Why not?
that's a good choice. I
That's
like
a
that.
good one.
That's a good one.
And then who we got left? Who did I miss?
You got a
Let me
shooter.
see. We need a. Let's put Dame in there. Dame been doing his thing. Let's put Dame
Okay. Okay. That's the top five.
in
That's a good top five. That's a good top five. Okay, so my next question is, can you take us a little bit of your day to day, like your Monday, Tuesday? How does practice go? Do you got weights in the morning,
there.
afternoon? Give us a little rundown of what's the day to day of what you.
Yeah. So this semester, everybody has classes throughout the whole day. So practices are usually around 7 or 8 a.m. Um, and then we'll do weights after around
Mm-hmm.
11 or 12. Um, since practices and weights is early in the day, we literally have the rest of the day to ourselves. So we'll probably get some food at the dining hall, spend a little time in there. And then most of us have classes throughout the day. Since I'm a grad, all my classes are at nighttime. So I really have like something in the morning, the whole day, and then night classes. So in between practice and classes, I'll probably be doing homework or um, meal prepping because you got to meal prep. Um, yeah, nothing too crazy. Just be chilling, really.
Okay. Okay. So you said you wear Jordans every day. So now I got another question. What's your top three retros? Like,
Retros, I don't even know. I don't even think I really only wear ones for real, ones and dunks. I don't even
really? Do you do some one
I'm
pair
not a
dunks?
sneakerhead. Yeah, I'm not a sneakerhead at all. But
Oh,
the most shoes that I have are ones. I got some fours, maybe a pair of threes, but it's really ones and dunks. That's about it.
so you're a ones and dunks type of gal. That's what you
Mhm.
like.
Keep it
Okay,
basic.
okay. So who would you say is somebody that's very like any player, WNBA? Well, you say you love Asia Wilson, but who would you feel like your game
Mhm.
is like?
I would say Asia. I mean, she can shoot, so I'm really keen. Them step backs and all them floaters. I don't think I can do that, but I would say either her or Aaliyah Boston. Definitely more like Aaliyah Boston than Asia, but
Okay, okay. Now my next question. This has been a hard question. There's been some arguments about this question. Who do you think's
oh
gonna be in
Lord.
the final four? The final four NCAA women's, because college sports is going up. So who do you think about to be in that final four? It's a lot of teams to pick from.
I know. Honestly, it's probably gonna be a nah. LSU been slacking a little bit.
LSU's like,
Definitely South Carolina. That I don't think nobody can stop South Carolina right now.
everybody's had that in their final four too.
Yeah, I don't see nobody stopping them. Honestly, um, I think Iowa can get back up there. I mean, Caitlin go crazy every game,
I would say
so
if you got a shooter, you got a chance. And her
yeah,
shooting is too elite. She always got a chance.
yeah. Who else been hooping? Um, who else up there? I mean, Colorado beat LSU, but I don't know how they've been playing in conference. So,
You know, Colorado
but
been getting buckets. I'm letting you know that.
yeah,
They've been getting
I'm
buckets.
gonna just put them in there. Why not? I can see them
That's a good
in the
one. That's
Final
a good one.
Four. And then who else? What's that red team that's been going crazy? Ohio? Is it Ohio?
Is
I think
Ohio or
it's Ohio.
Utah?
Oh, is it Utah? It's Utah.
Utah.
They've been going
Miss
crazy too.
Pilly. I like Pilly. I love her game.
Yes,
She's
they've been going crazy.
she's tough. She's so versatile. It's like how can you stop her? You
Yeah,
can't. You
I think
can't.
that's my top four though. That's my final four.
Okay, okay, okay. So far we asked them other questions. Now back into you. How you guys
Okay.
been doing in conference and like how's the season going?
Yeah. So in conference, we're 5-1. Um,
Okay,
we
okay.
lost a tough one. Yeah, we lost a tough one to Southeastern, and they actually won the conference tournament last year and went to March Madness. So we lost to them by 3 at their place. So that means we get a chance to beat them at home, which is good.
We need
Um,
that W, sis. We need that W.
definitely at home needed.
I need to see
Needed.
y'all in the NCAA tournament. Hey, look, she's on the
Yes.
podcast now. She's on there. Yeah.
Period. Yeah, so the season it's been going good. I think we're like all around, I think we're like 13-5 or something like that, 13-4. So it's been pretty good. It's still early, we still have to play everybody again, um, and then go to the tournament. So our conference tournament. So we still have a lot of basketball to play, but right now we're doing pretty good.
So you locked in, Mo. It's the second half of the season. That's it all
Yeah,
matters now. That first half, it don't matter what you
literally,
did. That New
exactly.
Year, it's literally New Year. Zero,
Yes,
zero. Conference play
literally.
starts. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we're excited though, but a lot of basketball to still be played. So
So far, I know you're not done playing, but of all your years of playing, you're into your fifth year. Who would you say was your best teammate? Like somebody that was just a really good teammate to you that you just
yeah.
appreciate.
Um, I would say Paige Allen. I think I've played with Paige since forever. Like I've been Paige's teammate forever. So I think her, like we played AU together, and then we played against each other in high school every year, and then to be playing again in college, it's like I think she's been my longest teammate. So that's my best teammate.
Longest thing, your best teammate. Yeah, if y'all don't
Yes.
know Paige, she's coming on the podcast too, y'all. They
Oh
play
yeah.
together. They like a dynamic duo. Being a
Yep.
dynamic duo. And so yeah, Paige. So my next question, which you might say Paige again, but I'm gonna ask you
Mhm.
who's somebody that you played against that you was like, or that's your teammate that you practice again that you was like, they just so good, like they're just tough. Like you need a
Yeah.
bucket, they gonna get it.
Oh yeah, definitely Paige. I mean, we have a play that we run just for her. So I mean, and she get a bucket every time. So I'm definitely saying her again.
Okay, okay, okay. What would you say as far as your game? What are some of your strengths and then some of your weaknesses that you may have? But don't
Mhm.
don't be saying too many weaknesses. You got confidence now. You got confidence. We want to know the
Yes.
strengths.
Okay. Okay, so my strengths definitely rebounding. I track the ball real good. People don't usually box me out, so I just be sneaking in there, getting the rebound.
Hmm.
Um, I know how to get fouled, so like, if I make the bucket or not, I'm going to the free throw line, so I know how to get fouled. I think well, everybody knows this weakness already, but I don't shoot. I'll do mid range, but
Why you be
I'm not going to
shooting,
3 point
sis?
line. I'm not going to 3 point line. I'm sorry. Maybe if
Have,
I'm wide open,
have you made a three this
but
year or
yeah,
no?
no, that's why I'm not shooting no more.
We we need we need a made three. This the
All right, I
last
got
year.
y'all. I
We
got
need
y'all.
a made three, y'all.
I
I'm gonna
got y'all. I
follow.
got
I'm gonna
y'all.
follow back up for y'all. We need a
All
made
right, bet.
three. Senior year, going out with a bang.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I need to get it.
One option is
You're right.
Community America. I'm talking. Okay. My next question is, out of all your experiences in college, what has been your best like moment besides conference? Your best just like teammate moment, being with your team type of thing. Like, what has been
Hmm.
one of the best moments for you as far as being with your team outside of basketball?
Okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go back to freshman year again because
Mhm.
that was just such a close, like we were like real close knit team.
Mhm.
So I think just like not even going out to like clubs or parties, but like just literally going out with them and just like being a team together. We
Mhm.
would go to the beach and just like chill there for hours and just have fun the whole time. Um, we would go to each other's houses and just chill. We all lived right next to each other, so we would just hang out outside, just talk. And I'm talking like the whole team, like we were all
Mhm.
together the whole time. So that was a real cool experience.
Okay. What is your senior year goal as far as your team collectively? What do you want to end the year off? doing with your team?
Yeah. I think honestly winning the tournament. Since I've been here, we haven't won our first game in the tournament. We've always had a double bye because we were the second seed every year. So I think winning a game in the tournament, winning the tournament is my goal for us.
Okay. My next question is, what is a personal goal that you have for yourself that you want to achieve by the end of your senior year?
Yeah. Um, Honestly, it's not even basketball related, but just finishing my master's. Like I think that's huge for me and for my family. So yeah.
Yes, black woman getting her master's. Applause. Hitting the applause button right here, y'all. Walk across that stage. Another black woman has her master's. So y'all
Yes.
should be. She's on y'all next. Okay.
Yes.
In all aspects. Okay. My next question is, so when you graduate, you kind of say you don't know really what you want to do. Is there
Mhm.
any internships or anything that you've been looking into as far as to kind of fill out what you want to do? What is that looking?
Mhm. Yeah, so there's a lot of people that have interest in me from back home. Obviously, they know who I am. They know what I'm doing out here. So going back home is an option, of course. Working at my high school. I mean, they've already told me you can come back anytime, and we have a spot for you. So um, yeah, that would probably be the first option. I've had some interest in going overseas, but I don't know about that right now.
Hey,
We'll see. We'll
you
see by
never
the end of the
know.
season how I'm feeling. Yeah,
You never
but
know. Gonna
yeah,
get that overseas money on. Mm,
something like that. Yeah.
mm. I would
But
say
yeah.
I did interview somebody before. Miss
Mhm.
Bree Gunnels, she plays overseas. I will send you her Instagram so y'all can get in contact. She can tell you more information.
Okay.
She's currently playing overseas. And just so I don't forget, mental note right now, I need to send you her
Yes.
information. She currently plays overseas. She's from Kansas City. She went to Iowa. Pretty super nice.
Mhm.
She's currently overseas. At first she was playing in Finland, and now she's in France, and she loves it in France. And
I
so
think I know who you're talking about. I think I follow her, so I think I know
okay,
who you're
yeah.
talking about.
I would say if you are having
Yeah.
some questions, I would reach out to her because she's from Kansas City too. Y'all got
Yeah.
that connection, and yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
Yeah. That would be cool.
So are you sure you want to leave the beach and come to the cold? It's 10 degrees here. Let me
I know.
let me pull that up real quick. 10 degrees. Well,
I
today
know.
is a good day. Today is 30 degrees. It feels like 60
Okay.
degrees outside because it's been 10 degrees, literally. It's
Okay.
insane.
That's not bad. That's
Insane.
actually good for Kansas City.
It is. So you sure you want to come back here? You want to go nowhere else to the beach? Cause
I mean, I would, but I would just go to Texas. Like I just don't think I'm a Texas girl. So I would go somewhere else that got a beach,
mm-hmm.
but just not in Texas.
Okay. So you say you want to own the Aces. Would you go to Vegas?
Yes. Actually, I don't know. Vegas, it's too much to do in Vegas. I might get distracted. I don't know. I might have to work from home or something. I don't know.
Not work from home. So are you a super travel person or no?
Yes, I love to travel anywhere, honestly. I need to get um after I'm done with college, I just plan on traveling and seeing the world,
As you
honestly. Yeah.
should. As you should. Okay. Now to go a little bit back to basketball. What's your
hmm
playlist, pregame playlist? What's some music that you gotta listen to for pregame?
Honestly, anything Young Dolph, he get me hyped. So
Young Dolph.
anything Dolph.
Okay. What's the song that's just gonna get you the hypest?
Definitely get paid. 100%.
Okay. 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 So being in Texas, what are some things like what's some good food places in Texas that you've learned about or become accustomed to, or what are some things that you do for
hmm
fun in Texas?
Yeah. So food wise, they got a lot of seafood out here. Obviously, we on the beach, so definitely seafood. They got a lot of Mexican spots out here, which is real good. So, and then they got all the basic food places, that anywhere else
Hmm.
got. But definitely seafood. That's number one for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, stuff we do out here for fun. Like I said, the beach. That's always there. We go fishing at our coach's house sometimes. What else we got out here? We got some dolphins out here. You can go watch the dolphins on boats and stuff.
For
Yeah.
real?
Jet skiing. Yeah. It's a lot of stuff to do out
Oh,
here actually. Yeah. So it's
oh,
good. It's a good
that's
vibe out here.
fire.
Yeah.
So, when you go fishing, do you keep your fish or
Uh-huh.
do you put it back after you catch
We gotta put them back.
it? We gotta put it back.
We
You
gotta
be
put them
sad.
back. I
You
do,
was
cause some of them are so cute. Like,
you like, I just want to keep this little fishy.
I just want to keep them, but they like, no, you can get arrested, all that. So okay, I'll put it back. I'll put it
So,
back.
outside of basketball, what are some hobbies or some other things that you like to do? Like, do you like to read? You like movies? Like, what you like?
I think my favorite thing to do is honestly self-care because like all my time goes to basketball. So when I can just like go get my hair done, eyebrows, nails done, I think that's my favorite thing to do because yeah.
Okay, okay. Are you like superstitious before games? Or are you a person like, I'm just gonna hoop?
Yeah, I used to be, but I think now I'm just like, let me just go play.
Hmm. So coming up on that fifth year, are them bones cracking? Are you still hitting?
Girl, I'm all beat up. I'm all beat up.
do, do you be getting out the bed slowly and we're like, ah.
Literally, I'd be like, dang, it's 2 days later, I'm still hurting.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yes, all beat up.
So as far as conference, you guys are about to start replaying each other again.
Uh-huh. Yep.
So I know you want to get that rematch, of course. But is there
hmm
any other team that a matchup that you feel like, dang, she kind of took advantage a little bit that you want your get back a little bit like,
Yeah. There's one other school, they beat us in the conference tournament, and then, um, so last year I won Player of the Year, for the conference, and thank
period.
you. The team we lost to, their girl wanted to be Player of the Year,
Oh,
so
so
they
she wants
came like
smoke.
full force, like full force. So I definitely gotta give out a get back on that one.
She want to smoke with the big dog. She try to come for
Definitely
you.
did.
She try to come for
Definitely
you.
did.
Don't be trying to come for her. She was mad.
But it's
It's
all good. It's
okay.
all good.
It's okay. You gonna get your get back. You gonna get your get back.
Definitely.
So with your team, like, how do you feel like you guys are connecting overall? Like, you guys feel like you guys are playing really well together? Is there some things that y'all could be getting better at as it comes to the end of the year
Yeah.
for y'all to just tighten things up, or what do you see?
Yeah, we still have a lot of stuff to work on. Like I said, it's still early. We got a lot of basketball to play left. So I think we still have a lot to work on. One thing about our team, we have 6 girls from Spain. So
Oh,
yes, yes. So it's kind of like we're not divided, obviously we're a team, but it's kind of more like they know how they play with each other and then we know how we play with each other. So we still trying to get everybody, like everybody needs to know how everybody plays with each other. So I think that's the biggest thing right now.
so have you took Spanish? Do they be talking to you in Spanish?
They talk Spanish 24/7. We don't be knowing what they saying, but they be trying to teach us. So like when we're playing, we could say stuff in Spanish, and then the other team don't know and all that stuff. So
Okay, that's smart. That's smart.
yeah, so we know a little bit, but yeah.
That's pretty cool though. So six of them are from Spain, and then
hmm
how many else? Like how many other people is it? How many is on your team total?
So we have 14 on our team. Um, yeah, we have 6 from Spain, one is from Russia, and then the rest are
Oh,
American. Yeah, so we're real diverse over there.
yes. So does the young lady that speak Russian, do y'all be trying to learn what she
Uh-huh.
be saying? They talk so hard.
No, no. I mean, Russian, I'll tell you, Russian is so hard. Like
It
the
sounds like they want to
words,
fight you the way they be talking.
it, it's just so aggressive, and I don't think I can speak it physically. I don't think I can speak it. So I mean, she'll teach us some words, but we forget it the next day. So, but yeah, but her American or her English is very good, so we know what she's talking about most of the time.
So after you graduate, would you ever go to like Spain to like we want them to show you around, or would you go to Russia? Now Russia looks scary, but would you go to Russia?
Yeah, definitely ain't going to Russia. Definitely. Ain't going.
Russia, we stay away from them that little area.
Yeah,
Y'all already got Brittany.
yeah,
Y'all won't be getting us.
yeah. I ain't definitely not going out there. But Spain, yes, I would definitely go to Spain and see what
Okay,
they got
okay.
over there.
Would you go with your teammates so they can show you? Are they all from different parts? Or are they all from the same part of Spain?
So most of them are from Barcelona, and then some of them are from Madrid. So yeah, they're in different parts of Spain. They always say like if you come down here, you have a spot to stay. So um, most of their families they have to FaceTime their families like every night. So I know most of their families. So some of their families have even come down here to watch games and stuff. So I would say we're close. We're pretty close with their families. So if I ever did want to go out there, I could. I could.
Okay, okay. I say, is your coach from Spain? Or your
No,
coach is? I was gonna say they recruiting all the
no,
people from Spain. She
I
got a
know.
connection. She got a
No, for real,
connection,
because
or he got a connection. Who your coach is a man or a woman?
our head coach is a man, but the one that recruited all of them is a woman. So
Oh,
she already looking for more. So
they must be getting buckets. They be getting buckets.
yeah, they do. They play real different than here. Um, so we had to teach them a little stuff like what a travel is, because over there, travel is not what a travel is over here. So
For real? So
yeah, so like I don't even know how to explain it honestly. I don't even know how to explain it, but yeah, they when they first got here, they used to be traveling, 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 and we were like, um, but they got used to it now, so they're better at it now.
oh dang. So what? So
Yeah.
did they tell you some of the rules that they have that's not here,
Mhm.
other than the
Yeah.
travel? What else?
So the charge circle. Well, we don't even have the charge circle anymore, but when we did, it wasn't a thing. So
Mm.
that they kind of customized to them actually, because they can take a charge from wherever. What's another thing? I think the free throw lines or the 3-point line, something like that, is different. I think it's either closer or further or something like that. So a couple things
Okay.
like that, but they've gotten used to everything. So I'm glad because I don't know how to teach them in Spanish. So I'm glad they got used to it.
So, do you guys have like a translator? At first, did you guys have a translator for them?
No, they all took took English while they were in Spain. So like I think it was required for them anyway. So their English was it was good enough to like communicate with them, but now they're all good at the English now.
Okay. Okay. That's cool though. That's
Yeah.
that's really cool. Okay. My next question is, what's something that you wish you would have knew coming into college that you now know? Like, what's something you would have told your younger self?
Yeah. Definitely it's okay to wait. I feel like when I committed, obviously I picked the right school, I think for myself, but I think I rushed myself into my decision and I
Mhm.
didn't really explore any other schools that were interested in me. I kind of was like, my first official visit was here, and I didn't take any other visits. I kind of was just they were just
Mhm.
like virtual visits or something or stuff like that. So I think taking your time is okay.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
My last question is, what's something that you're gonna do that you want to accomplish before graduation? In out basketball or just in general, like something that you want to get done before graduation?
hmm I don't know, honestly. I haven't really thought about that.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I need to think about
Okay,
that.
I'm glad I gave you something to think about. I'm glad I gave you something to think about. So you
Yeah.
will be graduating in May. Is that correct?
No, so I have um I'll have to take two more classes after this season. So I'll take them in the summer. So I'll probably graduate in December, I think, next
Okay.
year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any big plans to celebrate? Because that's a master's degree, girl. You gotta
I know. I know. I do want a new car, so I might buy a new car.
reward
I don't know
yourself for that
yet.
hard work.
No, for real. I need to.
Literally. Enslaving on the courts. On and on.
Literally.
Well, it was good talking to you and getting to know more about you. I really enjoyed this conversation, talking to you, getting to know you. And I wish you many blessings on getting your master's. And I wish
Thank
you,
you so
even if
much.
you choose to do something different now, I hope that even you still want to own something and you're able to own that team and do other stuff as well, because that's would be super dope for
Yes.
sure.
Thank you so much for having me. I
No,
enjoyed this.
no problem. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So, y'all,
Yes.
that's out
Thank
there
you.
that's watching this. We're done with this interview. It was a great conversation. Glad I got to talk to her about some things. She's getting her master's. So y'all send her some wishes like, girl, get that master's, especially as a black woman. That is super, super awesome. And so we appreciate y'all for
Thank
watching for the women's basketball segment. Tune in for more content. And once again, thank you for coming on.